If you've been paying attention to the channel for the past month, you may have noticed this sticky note wall has been growing. A month ago, Joe and I had the pleasure of attending a webinar with Gary Vee. Gary Vee is an entrepreneur, a social media influencer, and a very heavy proponent of the hustle lifestyle. Hustle. He's all about doing as much as you can with as little time as you've got. A month ago, when we were in this webinar, Gary Vee was talking about how you need to post as much as you possibly can, and to make that content worthwhile and make it something that serves your audience and not yourself. We asked, how many times a day should we be posting? To which Gary very nonchalantly replied, you should be posting 15 times a day. So that's what I did for a whole month.
So I just realized that I forgot to record.
It is the end of week 2. So I focused on 4 social media platforms, mainly Instagram and Twitter, and then I've also focused on TikTok and YouTube. Obviously YouTube, I can't pump out as many pieces of content in a day, but on Instagram and Twitter, I can just blast stuff out as much as I need to. So the first week was crazy difficult. So it's the end of week 1. It's been going pretty well so far. I haven't missed a day yet. It is the 30th of October and it's like 11:30. I'm up to 11 and that's pretty standard. I usually get about 10 done by midday, and then at night I post a couple more before I go to sleep. And I think it's going pretty well. I have my sticky note wall up there that has all of the days that I've finished, and that's really just to keep myself accountable. So far so good. Joe and I just made the shooting a week's worth of Instagram content in a day. That's really helped, giving me way more to post. So far I'm not seeing a difference in analytics or anything like that, although my subs here on YouTube have gone up a little bit, and I've gone from 1 subscriber a day to 2, which is good. And I've had Road who just DM'd me on Instagram and asked to use one of my pictures for their branding. So posting more has definitely been good so far. Here's hoping that it keeps bringing good things. At the end of the first week, Joe and I shot a video called Shooting a Week's Worth of Instagram Content in 1 Day. And that had me sorted for like a week, which is great. And then from there, I basically knew where to go. So that kind of helped me to sort myself out and figure out where I was supposed to go. That brings us to the second week. It is the end of week 2. It is Friday the 6th of November, and it's going really well, actually. As you can see, the wall back there is going really well. I've only missed 1 day. That's what that yellow sticky note is. That's the 1 day that I've missed. Every other day I've reached 15, every single day consistently. I'm on 11 for today. I'm not seeing any growth yet though, which is interesting. I definitely thought that by now I would be seeing a lot more in terms of anything, really. I did have 1 tweet do pretty well on Twitter. It got a couple thousand views, but for the most part, it's been pretty much the same the whole way through. Nothing's changed yet. We're only halfway. This is the halfway point. We haven't gained followers, we haven't gained subscribers, we haven't gained anything on Twitter. I've just had a couple of posts do better than they normally would, which means I guess that they're doing well, that they're reaching more people. Hopefully the next 2 weeks bring some more growth. The second week was disheartening, to say the least. I didn't grow at all. Nothing interesting happened. The best thing that happened was that I had a tweet that got like 1,800 views, which is good, that's great, but it is nothing close to what I had been hoping for. That brings us to week 3.
So I just realized that I forgot to record the week 3 update, and it is Tuesday, and I'm supposed to record them on Friday. But week 3, not much happened. I missed 2 days, I think, and I hadn't missed any. I posted a couple on those days. I didn't miss all of it. Other than that, though, not much has changed. My follower count has gone up by maybe 5. I forgot to do the update, so I'm kind of blurry on what's happened and what hasn't happened yet. But it's going well. I've got a routine that works now, so I'm waking up in the morning, checking Instagram, checking Twitter, and putting up a couple stories and posting on Twitter a little bit, and then I'm kind of continuing that throughout the day, and then at the end of the day I try to post a TikTok and a Reel, which are the same video, just split between platforms, and then whatever is left I fill in at the end of the day. So that's kind of how I've been going about it, and that's been getting me 15 pretty steadily in a couple days, where I'm getting anywhere from 15 to 20. I haven't broken 20 yet, but going well, and it's definitely making me really, really productive. So that's good.
Week 3 was much better. Like, much, much better. I had Rode, they asked to repost a second one of my pictures, and I started to get a little bit of traction on Instagram Reels and TikTok. And then the last week, that brings us to now, the end of week 4. It has been exactly 30 days since I started this challenge. It has been great in ways that I would never have expected. The main thing that has changed is that brands and people have started to notice me more, and they've started to acknowledge me as a person in this space. So Rode is contacting me more often now to get photos. My Instagram Reels are starting to pop off way more than they were before. So the algorithm now is seeing me as a real contributor and as someone that is putting in real and honest effort into their platform. And so they're starting to push me and my posts more and more and more. Now, I need to say that this is not a hack. This is not something that is going to make you immediately famous on Instagram, but it has really, really helped me. So that's it. As for specific numbers, I gained 15 followers on Instagram, 5 on Twitter, and 10 subs on YouTube. So my numbers are essentially the same. Before I started this challenge, the most views I've ever gotten on any form of media was 1.4K, so 1,400 views. My Instagram Reel is currently sitting at almost 10,000, and a couple others are sitting around the 2,500 mark. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. Just keep doing it, keep working at it. And if this is something that you've never tried before, I would say give it a shot. If you're not already, go follow me on all my social media. It's the Menken on everything. It's super easy. It's linked in the description. And I'll see you in the next one.